everything. Streetlights on the surface breathing. Paths drift slow, the sparrow turns. Electric open pages gleaming, but we are still trusting the hand-me-down stories. Open your eyes. You're more than a spectator trembling beyond the ceremonial lines. Can a glance be evidence? Can the map correct the meaning? Can a claim survive the daylight? Can old creeds hold after seeing? Maybe not. Still trusting the hand-me-down stories. Now open your eyes. You're more than a spectator trembling beyond the ceremonial lines. Not quiet. Still trusting the hand-me-down stories. Now open your eyes. You're more than a spectator trembling beyond the ceremonial lines. Beyond the ceremonial lines. We shall fly. In an open notebook now. I live by the rows of sensors, by the service road, yeah. I live where the graphs keep blooming, calibrating, waiting, yeah, signal emerging. I can feel it ripple down what sets the cause, yeah. Not folklore, you and me, baby, framing the test. Whoa, all night, up in the light of the high empirical sunrise. can come and question this, I know. There's a parameter space to search through, yeah. All you gotta do is bound it with measures and ranges, and you know we'll be at ease. Methodical, bring no doctrine. The face of truth is conditional, and after all, yeah, on the ridge, switchgrass and a fair field, sparrows light in the light of the high, empirical sunrise. Provisional models. I see my assumptions is getting golden. Yeah, I know the habit is flat and motionless, like notes from a sleeping committee, far away from the light of the high, empirical sunrise. A provisional design traced its outline on the screen, summoning everyone in for the first draft that might dissolve the moment it meets a test. Sketch of reason did parade through interpretive behavior, where your logic was engaged. An instinct could be modeled over like the shape of a trial run.
cascading variables to really stand against the data. And when the measure comes, when the numbers call, will there be any hypothesis at all?
When a thought was just a thought, I did not know what it implied. Like a boat that had no anchor, no prediction verified. Maybe I will write it down in a book. Maybe mark if it's correct, then have another look. After all that we propose, I know it must be shown or broke. The question is not, is it true? There is something we can do. I'll see you along the way. The outcome is the proof. On top of every model, there sits a craver longing for another sharper model. Meets it disapproving. After all that we propose, I know it must be shown or broke. The question is not, is it true? There is something we can do. I'll see you along the way. The outcome is the proof.
just a fragile claim? Isn't truth just some mirage of the word before the fact? Before the fact, why does it fit and not collapse here? Where does chance begin? Where does error end? Where do you and I? Where do you and I contend? After all that we propose, the evidence gets wider. From now until forever, babe, there is no other measure. Measure, skin like silk and face like glass. Don't console me with conjectures. Observe me with your eyes open for your data. Better than wine for your baseline. Steady frame on me, calling me, calling me. Standard, your two eyes are like two dials, but our claim is like a failure. All day with the control group at the waning of a light to the logbook that received us, calling me, calling me, calling me. Hands of soil and mind like stone. Authority can spark ideas, but the dials never rest on intuition. Only when measures meet prediction and replication. Calling me, calling me. She is a compass on a table turning, rosette of a workflow, right out clean and bold, that's my curve. She is anticipating incremental invention, leaning on the margin, calling out to all who test. She sees what error means in the data. And water blue will settle in. I'll mark the notes till soon finally gets new. Who called failure a verdict alone? I know I cannot wait that long. I don't know which step I should be looking at. Observe, question, model, predict, test, refine, I'm told. Refine, alter, reject, refine. Refine, alter, reject, refine. Refine, alter, reject, refine. Refine, alter, reject, refine. And it all up in a loop that bother me. No shelter from all I want and all I need. Right here with me. You're right here with me. So cold to me, so soft and sweet. Cool the fire that burns in me. Catch me when I lose control. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. I'm caught up in a loop. Refine, alter, reject, refine. Refine, alter, reject, refine. Refine, alter, reject, refine.
The frame is crystallized. It bends but does not lie. You trace the form of evidence, the clarity of light. The countless trials merge as one, aligned with older deals. What doesn't fade is folding in a universal field. Or perhaps a new revision. Perhaps a new revision. When you wake up shouting proof, is that a monument? You represent its same truth. Is that what you meant? Or perhaps a new revision? Perhaps a new revision, a new revision.
Background in the review, residential, A to Z shows the proof. At the margins of the ledger, I have sat alone and wondered, where's the cause? Yeah, I want to reframe the variables, reframe the variable. Courtroom, live the cormorant at evening, I trace silhouettes in the shelter, in the payroll, in the precincts where conditions, yeah. To reframe the variables. 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 Aside the fixed oneself, test it out, test it out. Yeah, I want to reframe the variables, reframe the variables. When I've had enough, when I've heard enough from prices and pretenders, when I'm ready for this world of scarcity to open up and surrender, I'll look for you, I will be searching the garden and the street. I will look into the eyes of everyone I meet. When I finally find you, will I know abundant commons, abundant commons.
far removed from the hoarding and the brand. Advanced production hubs, automated distribution plan. Cross that old price, from ownership to access, free on demand. Data for stewardship maps, resources, human and biosphere deep. Take steps once unthinkable. The method not a dream, abandon commons.